I think the sell-off was an overreaction to the news last Sunday, a week ago from last night, when OPEC came out and they caught the market by surprise. They announced that they would gradually scale back the voluntary cuts of 2.2 million barrels a day imposed on their members. So the initial reaction was, oh, OPEC, are they conceding? They're putting barrels back into the market? This is a sell-off, folks. I think it was overdone, and the numbers would show that. We dropped from peak to trough, I think it was 81.86 on front month Brent, down to around 77.22. But we actually, last Friday, we traded back over $80 briefly. Yeah. And now you just mentioned we're right around 79, 70 or so. Yeah. So we bounced off the low. It was a bit overdone. Furthermore, you brought up Goldman Sachs. Interesting. Excellent team of analysts, although their lead analyst, Jeff Curry, recently left. The OPEC, the Saudi minister, Abdulaziz bin Salman, actually singled them out in their bearish views and say, hey, we've said that we will make these scaled back, we'll restore the cuts gradually, and it is very important, subject to market conditions. If you're saying OPEC, the cartel or the group is fracturing, how many times have people said that only to be proven right? I would not go short Abdulaziz bin Salman. I think he understands the psychology of the markets. Whatever these algorithms are telling the traders, he's capable of coming up with a surprise like he did last Sunday.
For the record, though, Goldman calling mid-80s, 85 or so next quarter. Are you in line with that?
I'm actually a bit more bullish. Now, I concede the point that $100 is off the table, and that's kind of the conclusion reached by Javier Blas, who wrote that book, World for Sale on commodity trading. I agree with that, but I'm perhaps a bit more bullish. I can see, because we're dealing with scenarios, we've assumed that the $10 band, 80 to 90, that's contracted and that we reached that $80 threshold. That's bearish. Very importantly, a lot of the money managers, a lot of the non-commercials, going back to April, have been gradually scaling back their length. They've gotten to a point where the net shorts are the highest they've been since 2011.
Is that right? Okay.
But, this kind of phenomenon, I mean, Abdulaziz loves to take those people on. He says, you think you're going to do this? Wait
and see. Yeah,
they've got a few cards to play, and I wouldn't write OPEC off by any means.